Hello everyone, back tuning into this evening's update. So I'm going to do an update for a few festivals. Just starting now is the Isle of Wight Festival, so I'll give you a rundown just one more time. Did an update a few days ago, but I'll give you one more rundown tonight for what the weather will be doing tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday for the Isle of Wight Festival. And then next weekend, there's a couple of events going on. So there's going to be the, well, it's the TRNSMT festival, whether that's sort of short for transmit, I'm not sure, but let's say it's a TRNSMT festival. Anyway, it's taking place at Glasgow from the 29th of June to the 1st of July, so if you're off to that, I'll give you a update for what weather could be doing in Glasgow around a week's time. And also, Jesstival will be taking place at Swadlincote in Derbyshire. I'll talk you through more about that in a moment, because that's raising awareness for a very important cause. But I'll talk you through that in a second. Let's deal with the Isle of Wight Festival first of all. So we'll begin by having a look at weather for tomorrow. This is how Friday is looking, with high pressure just to the west of the country and bring in this warm sort of northwesterly flow. Upper air temperatures are a little bit cooler. It has cooled down a bit today, but it'll start to warm back up again rather tomorrow. It's universally dry across the whole country. Down in the Isle of Wight, no precipitation to worry about whatsoever. And temperatures across the country down in the south up to around 20 degrees. So near perfect conditions for a festival. That's how day 2 of the Isle of Wight Festival is looking. On Saturday, high pressure is in control of the weather, so it's looking very, very good indeed. Upper air temperatures are looking nice and warm, and also it's looking very dry as well across the whole country and down on the south coast too. And the temperatures, they're looking warm on the south coast, that's around 21 or 22 degrees on Saturday afternoon, so a little bit warmer again. And then we go through to Sunday, and high pressure is centrally located over country, so the fine day of the Isle of Wight Festival looks really good. Upper air temperatures, they're lifting up even more as well. It's a universally dry day, no precipitation to worry about at all, and temperatures are warm inland, to the mid 20s Celsius, down on the south coast again for the Isle of Wight up to around 20 or 21 degrees. So it's dry from start to finish, there's bags of sunshine, and it's warm. You can't get better than that if you want to hold a festival. So if you're off to the Isle of Wight Festival, then it's going to be perfect. Well, it's going to be absolutely perfect, and enjoy it this weekend. Right, so next weekend we've got the TRNSMT festival taking place at Glasgow. There's also this event taking place, Jesstival. I've been asked to do an update for this. I think some of the Glastonbury goers who watch the updates at Glasgow, because no Glastonbury festival this year, but I think some of the Glastonbury goers are organising or going to Jesstival. And Jesstival is raising awareness for Jess Fairclough. It's in memory of Jess Fairclough. It's raising awareness for two charities, Clic Sargant and the Teenage Cancer Trust. It's going to be held in Swadlincote in Derbyshire. And this is their website for Jesstival. It tells you all about what's going on. So if you go, they say if you go to only one festival this year, make it Jesstival the ultimate festivalers festival. This 2-day event will feature a mixture of great live bands, stand-up comedians and children's entertainment. It's held in memory of music lover Jess. The festival will raise awareness and money for both Clic Sargant and Teenage Cancer Trust, who were there for Jess and her family during the toughest times. So it's a really, really good event that's going to be taking place here, because not only it's going to be loads of really good music and comedians and all the rest of it, it's also raising awareness for a very important cause and in memory of Jess Fairclough and her family. So let's see what the weather's going to be doing for these events. So we'll start off with the TRNSMT event. I'm not sure if that's, someone let me know if that's standing for, abbreviated for transmit. It looks like it should be the Transmit Festival, but I'm not sure. So that's, day one of that is in Glasgow on Friday. And, well, very little change in the weather pattern from what you're looking at for this weekend, for the Isle of Wight Festival, actually. So it's a dry day on Friday for day one of this event in Glasgow. High pressure to the north of Scotland, and it looks like it'll be really dry and fine as well. The upper air temperatures are very warm at the end of next week. It's a universally dry day, no rainfall whatsoever. Not only in Glasgow, but also anywhere across the country, and it's looking warm. So, or even hot, you would say, with those temperatures in some places. Temperatures could be up to around 27, 28, 29 degrees. These tend to undercut the temperatures a little bit, so you might be able to get to 30 in one or two places. And you'll notice southwest Scotland is one of the warmest areas, interestingly. So Glasgow could be very warm, if not really hot, for day one of that event. And then, of course, on Saturday, so we've got day two of the TRNSMT event in Glasgow. We've also got day one of Jesstival in Swadlincote. So again, we see that high pressure is in control here. It's looking dry, it's looking fine across the country. We are bringing down a little bit more of an east to northeasterly wind, so temperatures would be lowering slightly. The upper air temperature is still really warm, however. It's universally dry again, no precipitation either in Glasgow or in Derbyshire either. And it's very warm on the east coast. Because we've got more of an easterly wind, there's probably some low cloud close to the east coast. It's a bit of a cooler feel there, a bit fresher. Temperatures into the upper teens Celsius. But inland, it's warm to hot. Temperatures sort of mid to upper 20 Celsius, both in Swadlincote and in Glasgow too. And then we finish up on the final day of the TRNSMT Festival in Glasgow. Of course, this will be the second and last day of Jesstival as well, raising that awareness for the Teenage Cancer Trust and Clic Sargant. So we find that, again, high pressure is in control. It's edging ever so slightly northward, so we're still beginning to pull in these slightly cooler, fresher winds from the northeast. Upper air temperatures are still really warm though, so they're holding up very, very high. Now there is a few showers breaking out down in the south. That's probably being caused by just a little bit of instability being generated by that high pressure starting to slip further north. But as for our events, it's a long way off, it's 10 days away, but for our events, actually it's dry in Scotland, it's dry in the North Midlands in Derbyshire as well. So if this is right, we shouldn't have any problems with precipitation either in Glasgow or for Jesstival in Swadlincote. And the temperatures are pleasantly warm, so still holding up at least into the low to mid 20s Celsius. You would say Glasgow being focused around 20, 21, something like that, and down into the North Midlands up to 21, 22. You can normally add on 2 or 3 degrees from these charts, so 25, 77 Fahrenheit is probably achievable on Sunday afternoon for that all-important festival in Swadlincote. So it's looking good, really, for all of our events, both this weekend for the Isle of Wight and for next weekend's events, the TRNSMT event at Glasgow Festival and the Jesstival Festival in Swadlincote. It's looking really good for both of those events. You couldn't ask for better weather patterns, really. It's a shame we're not doing Glastonbury this year, because the updates would be really classic, I think, for Glastonbury this year, but well, of course, that's off until next year. So, for these events, anyway, it's looking very, very good. If you're after these events, then the weather, you couldn't ask for better weather than what these charts are signalling tonight. But, of course, it's a little time to go for the events that are going to be taking place, not this weekend, but the following weekend. So I might do another update. If you would like me to, please let me know. If you've enjoyed this update, found it interesting and useful, give us a thumbs up on the video. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you go to these events, hope you have a great time. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.